Okay, so let's discuss generally like when the rich guys who work on farms. Um, I believe focus, test your balance. So like in the times where you try to focus on something, right? That's when your balance is best tested. It's because weirdly enough, being in focus is similar to being at rest. It's not that far away. It's like having one thing in mind instead of nothing. You know? And so I think it really tests your balance. Because as soon as you start to do any one thing, now like the fact that you don't drink enough water becomes more evident. The fact that you don't spend enough time off of your phone becomes more evident because now you have less time to do it, and so now everything has to be squeezed into a smaller amount of time, and so now it just starts to show up more and more, all the ways, or better yet, all the ways in which you're imbalanced start to show up all more. And I've been experiencing that. In your unique situation, right? I can't just be like, here's the answer for everybody. But in your unique situation, just figure out how this best applies. I think, though, generally speaking, the way to combat is to give yourself grace because these are discoveries you're making. You feel me? These are, now granted, you may need to be a little hard on yourself. This isn't the first time that you've heard or seen that these things are evident in your life, and then you sought to do something about it and you failed last time or you forgot last time. Those are times to be hard on yourself. I think sometimes we can do a poor job of parenting ourselves because we don't allow ourselves to be hard enough on ourselves at times. And so I'd implore you, if that's the case, do that. Be harder on yourself. So take something away from yourself. Do something to discipline yourself, to allow yourself to grow in that way. Right? But generally speaking, like I was saying, you may need to just give yourself some grace and allow for some time. Because also another thing that is kind of easy to do is, oh, I'm gonna change that thing tomorrow. And if it's changeable tomorrow, by all means. But most things aren't. You feel me? So give yourself the grace. Watch how it plays out. Study it a little. Okay, so like you're undisciplined as far as water. What's the deal? Do you just like, are you a water bottle person? Do you need one of these? Would that solve your problem? Whatever the case is, all right? So whatever it is that you focusing is exposing about your lack of balance, give yourself some grace. Watch the thing. Watch whatever it is that you're lacking balance in, or whatever it is usually that you're inadequate in. Study it a little, and then take small but certain and calculatable steps. So like, that's loaded. Take steps, period. Take steps and take them at the pace that you know you can handle. If you know you're not know yourself, all right? And if you don't know yourself well enough to even be trying to help yourself, then get to know yourself because that's a problem, all right? Be watchful of what you neglect in order to focus because you have to give up things in order to focus, yes, but some things cost more than others, and you want to make sure you're not giving anything up that you're not willing to pay the cost of to give up. Makes sense. All right, peace.